we need to create more entrepreneurs. We need to sell something as a young person. You need to be able to sell a product or a service. It's the future. In terms of counteracting, what AI is going to do. AI is going to sweep many things. Yep. There's no doubt about it. You've seen in football. I love football so much, right? If I wasn't in the media, I think people keep asking me, what would you have done? I would have been a professional footballer. So I've been very successful. I successfully failed at playing soccer. But I still have the passion. But I've also seen football evolve into just a game where you play 22 players to now the referees who used to be very strong in the center are no longer very strong. There's someone making those decisions. The VAR, you've heard about the VAR. So technology is taking over, who knows? Yeah. Players will have headphones. And you're being told that's a free kick. So you don't need a referee. So where is the how many of those referees, where are they going to be in the next 10, 15 years? We can't stop technology. Yeah. Technology is such a great thing, but technology can never replace the human being. The human being is amazing. In fact, if you're a student of AI like me, you realize that AI started a long time ago, it's just that it wasn't documented. So the brain has a lot to offer. And I believe that the way we use technology will affect us either positively or negatively. Social media being the in thing, X right now, sometimes I keep asking myself when I go to TikTok and I find all this content from China and Uganda and Africa and all these places. Sometimes I'm saddened with the kind of content we create as Africa. Yeah, you find people abusing people every day. I'm telling you. Yes, we are young people, but how do you wake up? Imagine. Why don't you teach me something? Why can't I learn from you? Why can't I do this? So you see, technology is a great thing, but think about now the effect. So, yes, on Instagram, an opportunity, a marketplace, you can build brands, you can do all sorts of things around it, especially for young people. But that starts with the mind shift. So how do we embrace technology, but also having a mind shift in how we're going to use technology for the good? There is no doubt about the importance of technology, but it can also be detrimental to most young people. I was told one of the biggest issues coming up right now is mental health among young people. If I post something and someone doesn't like me, I can break down. You know how you get very few likes. Someone comes to the father and says, whenever I post, people just give me very bad comments. And that can affect your mental state if you're not aware. So I like this conversation because it speaks to our next audience as Africa. It speaks to the things we need to do as young people and older people, but how we need to dialogue and have a uniform direction on how we're going to take Africa to the next level. There is no doubt the potential that Africa has. No doubt. Africa is the future. Someone say amen. Amen. Africa is the what?
Future.
Yes. Future market. In the field I'm in, football, and the media, I can tell you the top players right now in football are coming from Africa. There's a Ugandan by the called Mukasa who has been called up for England. He's going to be playing for the English national team. Yeah, Mukasa. Under 20. Yeah, Mukasa David. You Google him. So the opportunity is here, but we need to be ready. We need to be ready. That 1.2 billion and growing has to be ready. Because the youth here and in El Salvador and America is the same issues they face. Mental, aspiration, there's so much pressure to be successful, which is something that is, the rush to be successful. You want to drive the latest cars, the latest, which is a good thing. But what we don't tell our people is that it takes time, it takes patience, you fail too much. You try out new ideas, you consult a lot, and eventually, but also having a sense of contentment. I remember my economics teacher used to teach us in class and say, not everyone should be rich. And we used to ask him, but why? so there are certain realities about life. So you can imagine, economics suggests that there has to be people who are buying from someone. Someone who is creating value and other people just buy.
Yeah.
Of course, no one wants to be in the mass market. Everyone wants to cross to the other side. But you also need to be realistic about life. How much effort are you putting in to get to where you want to be? But also being realistic. You need to set your goals. Success is not just money. And these are things I believe, Doctor, you're going to talk about. Success is not just money. Success has a lot to do with how you're going to impact your community, your people, your family. It's not just money per se. But there is that rush within the young people that, I need to make that money. I have to get rich or die, try. You've heard about that song? Get rich or die? Yeah. So it's a good thing to be very ambitious. It's also good to be realistic. It's good to be patient. It's good to wait for your moment. And God has a plan for all of us.
That's good. That's good.
So you don't have to be very anxious about certain things. So I want to thank all of you once again. And I want to welcome you all to this power talk, because I believe every one of us is going to learn something out of this power talk. We're going to share ideas. We are going to align ourselves to the new Africa that requires a mind shift. So I'd like to thank you all on behalf of my next media team and my group CEO, Kim, who is not around, but he sends greetings and he pledges his support to this initiative. And the entire team of Next Media pledges its support. So thank you very much. I'd like you to enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.